Hey guys, welcome back to Boots and Bounty Homestead. I brought you outside because I want to show you something. I haven't showed where I have started my seedlings for my spring crops, unless you watched our live, I think it was from about 3 weeks ago. Our Monday Night Live, I actually planted what I'm fixing to show you then. Everything's about 4 or 5 inches tall, depending on what it is, because the onions are about 6 inches tall. The radicchio is about 2 inches tall, but it doesn't get tall. So anyways, I've been bringing my plants outside occasionally while it's warm outside, letting them get some original sunlight, and otherwise they've been sitting in the grow lights. Well, last week, before I even started bringing them outside, because we had the ice storm and we had snow and all that, so they've been inside under the grow lights up until about last week. I was watering them, because I only water them about once a week. I was watering them and I started noticing some signs. Actually, I just started seeing eggs underneath the leaves of my plants. Now, granted, they haven't been outside at this point. And so I started watching them, and when I brought them outside, I covered them with DE. That's diatomaceous earth. So I covered them with DE and let them sit outside for a couple of days, see if I could get rid of the bugs, or at the least kill the eggs. So once it turned off cold again, brought them back inside, and all the bugs, or all the eggs, were still on there. At this point, I hadn't seen any change. And so when I brought them out next time, I covered them with 7 dust. With this massive of an infestation, I had to really tackle what I was fighting. And I'm talking hundreds of thousands, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. So I covered them with 7 dust, really good. I mean, I was shaking. You couldn't even see any black dust, any black dirt left. I really socked it to it because I wanted these bugs gone. They come from, I'm guessing, the soil that I planted them in. Now, if you watch that live, you've seen I planted them in a Pro Mix seed starting soil that I bought, and I didn't boil it. Like if you use outside dirt for seed starting, you really need to sterilize it, and that means to pour some boiling water in it, enough to moisten it, and then stir it up, and it sterilizes it, where it kills all of the outside elements, such as the bugs and the worms and stuff like that, that you don't want to bring into your house, or you don't want to take from the soil that you're trying to start seeds in. Well, it was a new bag, so I just potted them up, started my seeds like normal, and then I saw all these bugs about 2 weeks after I had planted in these. So the only thing I can think of is that it came from the soil, because it's so cold. We haven't had any bugs in the house or anything like that. And then today, I bring them outside because after I'm looking at them in the house under the grow lights, I've done DE, I've done 7 dust, and I've even went through just to crush them with my fingers. I've even done that quite a bit, but they have outrun me. So I brought them outside today, and I have made up a spray bottle with almost full of water. It's like up to here with water. And then I have some original Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, the lemon one, or citrus. And I mixed some of that up, and I put probably like 1/4 teaspoon in this, because if you've used Castile soap, it's very, very concentrated. So I made a spray bottle up with that, and I just dumped it back and forth 2 or 3 times to mix it up but not really make bubbles. And we are fixing to spray these plants, because I don't know what else to do other than put them outside and let them fight, and the strong will survive. I don't know what else to do, because I noticed they are starting to hatch, and they are gnats. They're the black looking fruit flies, the little bitty gnats. That's what they look like. I don't know if there's some form of aphids or if they are gnats. I don't know where they come from except from the soil. Because we don't have, you know, gnats inside. There's got to be some kind of source where it came from. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Because I've never run into this before. So let me show you what I'm fighting, and then I will spray some, and I'll have to do a follow-up to see if this is going to work. Because nothing has worked so far. So let me show you what they look like. Alright, the sun's really bright out here, so I'm going to try my best to show you what we're talking about. Okay, so first of all, they are all under here. Let me see if I can get y'all close enough. See that? Look at that. All of those little eggs, they hatch and they turn into these green bugs. I don't know if you can see it there. Let me see if I can clear it up just a hair. Okay, so that is all of the eggs that's going on. Then they hatch into these little green bugs like you see here. And then they look like these little black ones. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. See the little black one right there? Like I said, they look like fruit flies. But they are everywhere, guys. Everywhere. Look at that. They're all over these. Look at this one. Oops. See if you guys can see that one. I mean, all down the stem. They're not hurting the plants. I just brought them out here to water them because some of my trays have holes in them. So I'll water them outside. But I mean, just look. Everywhere. Covered all the way down the stem. These are ones that have, these are actual bugs. And I can see them crawling around on the dirt. I mean, it's crazy. That one right there, crawling around on the dirt. See him, he's green. So, if you guys have any ideas of what this is, where it might have come from, I mean, they're not bothering the plant at all. They're absolutely, there is no sign of bugs on these plants except for what you actually see. They're not eating them. So they are literally just reproducing on here. But I don't know what they are, and I don't want them in the house, you know. So next time I use this soil, I'm probably going to boil it. And I will take you along with it as I do that. So you guys can see. And the sun's bright. I'm sorry. Sun's bright. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down just each row and check all the leaves, and I'm really going to spray it really good with this solution. And then once I get them all done, then I'll let them sit out here until the sun goes down, and then I'll take them back inside. Hopefully that will kill whatever this is for the most part, and I may have to do it several times this week just to get them all gone, because I don't want to bring them outside and put them in my beds and then it be something that is gonna live in the dirt. You know, I don't want to breed something that's gonna be living in my gardens and stuff. So I'm trying to tackle this before it gets too bad. Anyways, I'm gonna go over here and spray these, and let me know in the comments what you think, or what you would do, because I don't know. I've never had this happen before. So anyways, you take care, guys, and I'm gonna get these sprayed, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Let me show you real quick. Sorry. Now that I've sprayed them, they're crawling off of the plants into the soil. So I'm going to keep going through there and spraying them. Maybe they will leave. Yeah, see, they're all over the dirt now, not on the plant. And my finger. Yeah. I'll let you know how it works.